Okay, we're live. What's going on, cave dwellers? We'll see. We'll wait for some people to get in here, but we're gonna do a huge recap today, tonight of the 30th annual NEOCC Fall Classic, and we got special guests. I guess this way.
There you go.
Morgan, the president of NEOCC, with us. What's going on, Charles? How you doing? We're going to be recapping the event, getting everyone excited about it because it's still blasting all over socials right now. Like such a great time, and we can't wait.
Spider. God, I can't speak. I'm losing my voice.
She's losing her voice. Oh, we got thumbs up already. She's losing her voice. She's like. She got back and she was out sick 2 days in a row from work. So it's just been kind of crazy. Bridget, what's up? How you doing, Jan? Hopefully you guys have been following along on the journey of NEOCC this past weekend. It was unbelievable. One of the best events we've been to. And Bridget, your poster.
Your tube is on its way.
Is on the way. By the way, we just mailed it today. So that went out. Spider sent a pic.
Spider sent a pic
to the email. So we obviously the guy to my right. It does not need any introduction. I know, right? The directions. What up, FJ? How you doing? So we're gonna go over a recap. We're gonna show a video. I think maybe we should start with the video. But obviously, you talk first, and then we can go into it.
I can't see who's on, so I only see you in some of the comments. So good evening, everyone. Morgan Iorio and NEOCC here, Kent, Ohio. So thank you. You're going to get a recap this evening, but first and foremost, thank you for an absolutely great show. Lots of support, lots of positive comments and photos and videos all over the website, Facebook pages. Our emails, texts, it's great to see. We had a fantastic event, a little rainy on Friday, but it kind of paved the way for a beautiful weekend.
Dude, that place was awesome.
Perfect weather, a little chilly, but hey, it was dry. The sun was out, and it made for an absolutely beautiful weekend in many regards. 271 Camaros, and a grand total of $45,000 raised for charity. So record attendance for us on the cars, record attendance on the charity, and again, just a spectacular weekend all the way around.
It really was. It was one of the best events that I think I've ever been to. Like wedding alone, just the venue that you guys put together, the fireworks, just the everything, the auction, the Chinese auction, the car show. Like it took so much, and I know behind the scenes it's not easy, but it's literally a whole year event of putting people together, raising the money, and making it happen. So you guys killed it.
I will. I'll run through some different highlights, but why don't you run through the short video clip that I think gives a phenomenal summary of what took place there.
Let's do it. Let's pull that up. Here we go.
What you missed.
This is what y'all missed, y'all. Are you ready? Whoops.
Apparently not.
There we go.
Babe, get your life right.
I'm getting it right. Here we go. Turn up your volume, peoples. So that was pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, we were super excited about all that. It really showcased like some of the best highlights.
Very much. So just to kind of run through a summary of the weekend, Friday afternoon, we had a kickoff event at a local car collection called Jones Group Interiors. It's a high-end interior design firm, Akron, Ohio, and the family and the team there own a private car collection of what's beneath their business. So guests, kind of gandered in throughout the evening and networked and browsed the car collection. They also had a very lavish Christmas store inside that they are set up and ready for the holidays. They do a lot of local businesses, storefronts, windows, bigger, higher end homes and things in the area, as well as, a custom holiday decor theme in a lot of the, churches and things around the area as well. So great evening.
What took my wallet? So
it's easy to do. So that, just lots of trees and lights and holiday decor and, pretty impressive in there. But those that were in the car part of the collection, there are probably approximately 60 cars in there, most of which were, pre-1960. A few newer vehicles, but definitely a lot of, older vehicles that have been fully restored, including a 63 split window Corvette, a 40s and 50s Cadillac, a 50s Lincoln, and just all kinds of cool things. Lots of nostalgia and die cast and little rooms that were themed out with a little barber shop in there and a little engineer's office and design studio and lots of different, staged die cast and dolls and all kinds of things. So
dude, you get lost in there. I could have been in there for hours. The place was insane.
We were.
Yes.
I know we were there all day. I feel like
we were. I know the elephant in the room is what happened on the highway leading to the event. So Friday afternoon there was a unfortunate collision. It happened to be one of my very best friends from Oklahoma driving in for the event. It was not his fault. He was rear-ended by a semi, kind of a ripple effect. In the end, he's safe. He's unharmed, back in Oklahoma with his buddy. And, the car is also back in Oklahoma at this point, but is 100% a total loss. It did shut down the highway in both directions. It kind of, limited our Friday evening turnout. But again, safety is a priority. And, those that could get there and wanted to be there, found a way to get there and had great, great food provided by Dr. Hibachi. It's a local food truck in the area. Did a great job.
They were so good, dude. I'm so glad they came back Sunday because I got seconds.
Yes. Yeah. Your typical hibachi style, steak, chicken, shrimp, scallops, among all the fun hibachi items. Saturday paved way for, all-day Camaro show. Cars were coming in every direction. We filled the front three lots by about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and all the way down the back side closer to noon. We had 103 cars pre-registered for judging. I don't know the actual total, to be very honest, but we had about 140 or so go through judging on Saturday. Wrapped up just around 4 o'clock, proceeded to our evening banquet. We had a police escort from the Ohio State Highway Patrol. Just a great line of cars cruising into the event. It was held at 1875 Winery in Hartville. They filled their front few lots. We identified some cars that were 30-year members of NEOCC, that were veterans, that perhaps didn't enter in judging, but, had a very nice car. So we tried to give some folks an opportunity to, take a little further of a drive back into the winery and park right on the water for, some amazing shots there as well. I think Andy's got one of the best shots parked between the vineyard with his Synergy Green Camaro. There's all kinds of great photos that we're seeing on the net from that. An amazing meal, a live auction that brought in just a little over $10,000.
Oh, hell, really? 10 grand?
10 grand with 61 items.
Wow.
So pretty impressive. the food, the desserts, the grazing table, the photos were fabulous. And then fireworks at dusk. It was a short fireworks show, but it was a great farewell to 30 years and a thank you to our vendors, our sponsors, our volunteers, and everyone involved in making the event what it was. And if that wasn't big enough, we went back on Sunday to the show field at Summit Racing and wrapped up with a half-day cruise in. And all of the judge class awards took place on Sunday at noon. So we did a few specialty awards there. There was Best in Show, one per generation, and wrapped up the show early afternoon.
You killed it, dude. Really did. I'm trying. It's like trying to get through all these pictures. I want to show people clearly all the cars that have been there. But
the best place to go and find information following up from the show is we have NEOCC has 2 Facebook platforms. We have NEOCC, which is a group. It is private. You request to join. One of our 9 moderators will let you in. Easy. Secondly, information from the show is specific to a page called NEOCC/Camaro Fall Classic. And that's really the best avenue to find out information about the show. I publish everything there initially, and then I share it to the group page. We have a copy of our awards list on there. We have a link for the photos that were given to us yesterday, and I'll continue to post more information. I've had a lot of emails and things about, can I get a copy of my judging sheet? You can, but it took me the better part of 5 hours to scan them in one by one and get them organized. So it's on my list to do. You will get them. I'm going to email them to everyone, but I'll be honest, it's not high on my priority list. I want to reach out and connect with our judges, our volunteers, our sponsors. I want to push the right information out first. And as we get organized, we'll certainly get the scoring sheets out to everyone and let you know how you did. But other than that, I'll open it up for questions.
What do we got here? Let's take a look at it. Hey guys, how are you, Samuel? What's up, Samuel? How you doing? Morgan, he said $400 for a t-shirt.
Yeah, t-shirts were expensive.
T-shirts were expensive.
Let me grab that.
So then you got to, I'll even find the photographs of this tee because it was pretty special. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty awesome. And you finally got something I don't have.
A bunch of people cleaning wheels.
Yep.
So it's the back, and then a Panther design on the front.
Oh,
You know what? Let me get you on big screen here.
So
yeah.
Good.
Oh, hang on. He's a hot mess.
There you are. Perfect.
So,
yep.
Camaro design on the front and cool design on the back.
And that was the shirt from the Woodward Dream Cruise that the lead Camaro designer created for the show. So that's pretty cool. It was nice to have a special guest.
It was very nice to have a special guest. Yes.
I'm trying to. I don't have. Let's see if we can get to some of these pictures. Actually, there's just so much going on. So, all right. So, well, we're here. Might as well talk about the Chinese auction that was going on too.
Yeah, we collected items throughout the entire year. Really the event was in the planning phases for the better part of 2 years. We were planning last year's in addition to this year's at the same time with a lot of our sponsors, and collected items that we felt were that fit the Camaro theme, but also fit the spouse of the Camaro owner that may not be so enthralled with Camaro, but was inspired to come to the show. So we. Half the items were Camaro themed. The other half were, wine and home interiors and artifacts and autographs and, decorative pillows and military based, all kinds of stuff, stuff for your back patio, yard, grilling packages, all kinds of cool stuff. So all in all, I think the basket auction had close to 80 items in it. And we raised $1,300. It was, I think, $10 for a raffle card. You got 26 chances to win. And those were all auctioned off, or winners were called around 1 o'clock at the show. And everybody went home with their item.
Even better. But dude, that's great. I mean, everybody was so excited just to go and see some of this stuff. And there were, like you said, there's things from all over. Even if you weren't really into Camaro, there was stuff even in our basket that we created.
There wasn't Camaro themed.
Nothing in Camaro. There was Buc-ee's.
Themed.
There was a Yankee Candle wax melter in it. So there was cool stuff that, like, if you really looked at what you were getting, there was some cool things in there.
It was girl themed.
Yeah, it certainly was. Where are we at? Love the post. Charles says, David says he loves the poster he won. Show made me wish I had a Panther, Charles said.
There was a lot of Panthers.
I counted, what was there, 7, 8?
There was 7 Panthers registered, yes.
Wow.
Ours did make an appearance on Saturday. Obviously, I was limited on, having a vehicle to get things around. So we got a little creative. But, yeah, I didn't have it Friday. I didn't have it Sunday. But we did drive it to the show and the winery on Saturday. For those that were there, obviously, you saw the trio of Panthers on the stamped concrete at the winery. We had a coupe, my convertible, and then we had a ZL1. So it was a backdrop for a lot of our honorary sponsor awards and some of our specialty awards. And it just made a great backdrop for all of the photos, to be honest.
It really did. Like the Panthers lined up there, everyone around them, and people seemed like people were really loving it. So it's really, really cool to see. I'm getting to actually that photograph as we speak. Here we go. We're getting to the winery. All right. There's the 3 Panthers and the lead Camaro designer, Adam, and his lovely lady, Jody. There we go. With his Panther ZL1, number 347 of 350, by the way. But, yep, there's yours.
Yep.
Dude, I can't even tell you how by the time I went over the table, there was like nothing left. I totally didn't pick up, like the table was full, dude.
The only saving grace, they pulled me over there because they had a cake made that was intentionally as a surprise for me to celebrate the 30th. I didn't know it existed, and that's the only reason I saw it completed. But that display was absolutely amazing.
Dude, I didn't even know there was a cake.
Yeah.
Look at that. Like, who did that? That's awesome.
It's a local bakery that I use and actually introduced to the winery, and that's their main dessert vendor now. But, yeah, they did a fabulous job.
By the time I went over there, dude, there was chocolate-covered raisins over the entire table.
I wanted one of those shooters, and I never got one with the fresh fruit on top. They look good.
Oh, right there. Okay, yeah. Dude, oh my God, I didn't even see those.
They were custard, I guess, with like a homemade custard with a homemade whipped cream and berries.
Yeah, no, that table was wrecked by the time
I missed all of that. Oh, dude, it looks so good. Making me hungry right now. Just saying.
I wish I would have taken a picture of it when I first saw it because it was wrecked.
And then you even had a little Bobby Banana pick, which I love. I love that trophy. And then there's Bagheera. It was nice to see Joe Bella and Rachel out there too.
It was, yes.
I didn't know they were making the trip.
So highlight on the bourbon barrel there, Andy. So I have a local artisan that makes these barrels, bourbon barrel lids for me. So if anyone out there and that's watching that is interested in having one made for their own event, or even with something of your last name or something on it, I can certainly share that information. He does a great job. He'll ship all over the U.S. And we always have one made for the Camaro events, and they always go significantly high. They bring in a lot of funds.
Dude, I want one. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I want one.
David says the food was amazing. Cake was great.
It really was. Sean said the same thing. Food was great. Charles says, I understand I got the first autograph from Jody. I was wondering whose car got her autograph because she posted about it, and I thought that was really cool. That's awesome, Charles.
That's pretty cool.
You got something that nobody else has. It's awesome.
100%.
I was looking for the police caution tape when I got to the table.
I'm telling you,
dude, it was a wreck.
That was a wreck. That was definitely a crime scene by the time we got to it.
Oh, that's one thing I wanted to ask you, dude. Who made the shelf?
So,
look at that.
Yes, officers of mine. Sharon McFarland is our club's treasurer. Has been for a number of years. Had it made for her husband, Eric, who also was an officer in the past, still very involved in the club. They had a 5th gen for a long time, and they're actually in the process of downsizing and headed towards retirement. So, big things like that don't make sense in the garage, they were, donating back. And it was inspired from their 2012 Imperial Blue Camaro convertible.
I think it went for good money too. Like a couple.
Yeah, it went for great money, and it's currently back in Defiance, Ohio, with the Plummer family.
Wow.
Yeah, they were very excited. There was 2 Hendricks.
There was 2 Hendricks cars there, which was awesome. I really wish we did better videos. We got a couple shorts that we posted, so go check them out if you haven't. But the 2 Hendrick cars, which are all, first of all, they're both different. One's in 1LE and one's a non-1LE car. So it was cool to see both variants there.
Yep.
We'll back
that
out.
Poster in front went for insane money. I had an opportunity to grab 2 or 3 of them, and I only grabbed one.
What, this one? This one right here?
No, the one that was in the with the grill or the shelf.
Oh, the
Fred Gibb.
The Fred Gibb poster.
Oh yeah,
Angela got it.
Yeah, Angela Nav. I think nabbed that one. Actually, it's right. It's right there, right? That one.
Yep, that one.
Angela got it.
I know we bid it on this, and it's currently sitting in our garage.
Good.
So we won that. I had to get my first car was 94 4th gen. So
I put it on there, baby.
I know. I had to get it, but dude, like everything that was going at the live auction was cool. Like even our sponsor Navi Stretch donated a mask, which was awesome. And actually, Diana's, first of all, happy belated birthday to her, and what she created was amazing. I don't know if he took a picture of it, but it was pretty awesome with the flag.
Oh, that basket right there.
Which one?
There.
This one?
Yep.
Yes, that one.
The flag's not with it in the picture because that was when everything was all over the place while we were organizing. But
it was so cool. Charles says he took grapes. Nice.
That went for crazy money. That basket went for crazy money.
Yeah. Charles, you're a smart guy.
Big fight.
I think that was because it went for like over $500.
It did. I have the contents of it here in front of me. It was a wooden chest with an eagle blanket, an 18-inch eagle wall decoration, 2 patriotic dish towels, 2 flag coffee cups, 4 patriotic sandwich plates, a valve stem set, a couple of cup holder coasters, red, white, and blue earrings, necklace and bracelet set, a flag flown over the U.S. Capitol building with a certificate honoring NEOCC military, firefighter, and police, past and present, with a wooden case and flag.
Yeah, that's somewhere on the table. It reunited by the time we got it set up.
No, it was so cool. And you know what? As much as we talk about how like a knit community this really is, there was so many people from different walks of life that came from all over to be at your show, and it was really amazing to see.
Very much.
There he is with the cake.
There you see. I was looking for a good picture of you. Now I found one.
There you go. And I'll highlight that's Amanda, the owner of the winery, who worked her absolute tail off to not only pull off the event, but they were also those that have never been there before where the food and bar was. That venue did not look like that a week before. So they were in the process of finishing construction. The bar was finished on Monday. The restrooms were finished on Friday morning. So they said they would make it in time, and they did.
They absolutely did, which is crazy because we were there helping you guys set up the day before, and they were just finishing the bar.
They made it.
They did. They did. Jane wants to know, we had jackets on. Was it cold?
It was.
Oh, was it cold? It was freezing.
Yeah. Everybody you see in the pictures, everyone had jackets on. Hey, there you go, Sean, and your son. You and your son. Awesome. No, there were some really cool things that went for charity. And we got some great photographs of all the people that went. And I think we surprised you with a little something, which actually I'm trying to get to here. That's a great picture of you, by the way. That's the picture I used for your thank you video.
Oh boy.
So you can talk about the winery because they just added this section, right?
They did. So a couple of years ago, we did a small version of the Fall Classic at the winery, but we were up front in their barn and restaurant, which is their main location. They had a pavilion, but since we've been there a couple of years ago, they added the two to the right. The one to the right does have 2 full restrooms. It has an entire bar and a huge storage facility as well. So the intent with that addition to the property is you can, on a more traditional basis, granted, I rented the winery and I wanted the whole thing to ourselves, but it's designed that you can have an entire wedding or function back there and still have, open seating up front in their barn restaurant. They've got a big lavish patio up there as well. Like I said, it's just an absolutely stunning venue.
It really is, and I think we'll be going back there many, many times. I mean, it was just a beautiful setting, plenty of parking, like you said, and honestly, a great place to see fireworks at the end. Yeah,
those that I see a couple comments with the rocking chairs back there. I didn't know where they got those, but I wouldn't mind having a couple for my own back porch. They're lightweight, they're comfortable, and they're easy in, easy out.
There we go. There they are.
There you go.
And just get into this real quick. Yeah, there was definitely enough parking. How many cars do you think showed up to the venue?
Camaro wise, we had comfortable parking up front for 81 Camaros, and we were full up there. And we had another 15 in the back, and then close to 150 daily drivers in another parking section.
Now, I didn't understand what these were. Were these like the old trophies? Or?
They were the old flyer designs. So our original founding vice president framed the original flyers and what they used for promotions.
Okay.
So the one on the far right is obviously our promotion from this year, but the first 2 were, very early on event flyers.
Okay. Yeah, sorry we missed you, Keith. Charles wants to know, is the same artist that Steve Curry bid over $1,000 for the wooden American flag?
No, it's a different artist. The artist that did the flag that Steve bought several years ago was Jennifer Klein. She's still an active member in our club, but she's retired from the flag making. She's gone on to some bigger projects and such. But this was another local artisan that my in-laws found at a recent craft show, and kind of put him up to the test. He had great options, just had never done anything with Chevrolet. So we sent him a couple images, and he put a proof together and made magic.
Oh, dude, can I just say how good that prime rib was?
Yes, it was.
It was so good. And I don't know what they did to that, like chicken franchise, but I couldn't get enough of it. Yeah, right there. Look at that. And the garlic mashed potatoes. They killed it. Now these were some of your officers, right? That you over the years.
This is all of our. Well, no, this is my current officer team.
Okay.
I'm missing 2. One wasn't there at all due to illness, and one had to leave for another commitment. But that is my team -2, and you'll see the book that I'm holding. Theirs are wrapped, but it was just a nice thank you with a book of our logo and has their name personalized on it, and a personalized message on the interior.
Okay. And then we started doing awards, which were awesome, by the way. And it was nice for you to even include us, and we actually have it right here. Once we get to the picture here, I want to show you guys, which is awesome because you got the Panthers in the background, great backdrop, like you said. And we're coming up.
It's nice to catch you off guard once in a while.
A little bit, I know. I was very surprised. You did a good job. And then we actually were able to do our own trophy, which thank you, by the way, for allowing us the opportunity to do that. But we did give it to James. He has an Exorcist Camaro, so we thought it was fitting. So he got the Bat Cave, the Camaro Cave trophy. It was the first trophy we've ever given out, so it's pretty cool. And it lights up because it's us.
It had to be a bat for me, and it had to light up because of him. And it took me forever to find that.
Where are we at? All right, let's see. Here we go.
We're gonna have to go buy a whole bunch of them now.
Yeah. So this right here, it was, you surprised us with a little trophy. So I thought that was really cool, man. We were not expecting it, and we have it here. And I do want to read it and just throw you some props on it, for sure.
Yeah.
And you made it even cooler because it lights up.
Is it plugged in?
It's not. No, it's not plugged in. Why, you want to plug it in?
I can't. If you give me enough cord.
She's gonna plug it in to show you the full effect. But it does say the Fall Classic All Camaro Show. Your logo, the 30th anniversary, September 6th to the 8th, 2024, Summit Racing, Talmadge, Ohio. It says, in appreciation for all you do for Camaro enthusiasts, and our club, the Northeastern Ohio Camaro Club, presents you with this special award. And on that note, I thought she was going to have it on cue, but
Come on.
I read too fast. Boom! In your face.
You turn your lights off. It's a little clearer.
Yeah, you're right. So you guys, that is the light off. That's the light off, dude. It's giving more light
great.
in our room.
Wait.
Dude, that's great. Oh, all right, there we go. Now all the lights are off. Damn, this thing is bright, dude. Holy crap. Oh, there we go. You can at least read it. There we are. Where'd you get these? These are pretty nice.
So Drake Donovan with Car Show Life actually does sell those. They're 12 by 18 and designed to be a garage sign. It does have proper mounting hardware on the back. And there is a cord, fairly lengthy cord as well for plug-in. So
oh yeah, it's long for sure. That's definitely gonna be hanging up in the garage.
Yes,
for sure.
We need a garage.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Is that house for sale yet?
Prime rib.
Not yet.
Wow. Yeah, and first of all, the drinks. Good choice on the orange. I had the orange one.
Good.
Because clearly
I stole
orange.
that. I stole that from Adam.
She did
I
steal
stole
Adam's.
it from Adam Berry. I didn't like Jody's wine. I didn't like your wife's wine, but I did like Adam's slushy, so I took it.
There was two wine slushies. There was Hugger Orange and Purple Haze.
Yep. I stole the Hugger Orange.
I can agree with that, David. The best food I've ever had at a car show by far. Question for you, Morgan.
Jan, I don't know what's next. To be very honest, I am looking for a supporter to kind of come and stand beside me for NEOCC. I'm not going anywhere, but I am looking for, somebody to really kind of champion and co-pilot NEOCC. So moving ahead, our organization is 410 members strong and 625 or 30 Camaros. The last I looked, we're a great organization and we're not going anywhere. And not every Camaro event, looks exactly like what occurred this past weekend. This was a major milestone, a major anniversary. The Fall Classic has always been a lot of fun. We've always had a kickoff event, a nice Camaro show, and awards. Sometimes it's been a one-day show, sometimes it's been two. But looking ahead, I can tell you the Fall Classic for next year, it's always the Saturday that follows Labor Day. So we encountered leap year this year, so it made dates a little wonky for folks. But I believe next year it's Saturday, September 6th for the actual show. Same location, same overall layout and floor plan. We will bring that level down a little bit. It was almost 20 grand to rent the winery, and it was a very costly event, but it was also a very powerful event. It's always a good time. I encourage you to come out and spend the weekend with us if you can. I am taking the next month off so I can get my life in order and get things organized and, just spend some quality time with my wife and, the cars before you have to put them away. But we'll start planning again, late fall, early winter. Always looking for sponsors, new sponsors and supporters to join us. And I'm also looking at new venues for our Saturday night activity. In 30 years, it's hard not to duplicate an event. The only one we've duplicated is an Aviation Air Museum because it's a great time. But they're also on a 5-year wait list. So, we've got some opportunity the next few years to kind of spread our wings a little bit and find some new locations and, have some fun.
Good. Charles wants to know, is the glow art board like the one in the auction?
It is similar, but not exact. They were both designed by Drake, but differentiations. I didn't want any of the awards to be able, to be purchased per se. The awards were more specialized to the recipient.
And that's always the personal touch with you. We love that. Andy, your mom and dad are the nicest people, by the way. Oh, thank you so much, Sean. Appreciate that.
Hotel rooms, CJ, not yet. We have to have a certain length of time spaced between the blocks. But, rest assured, the hotels will remain the same. We have great partnerships in place there. I'm going to guess probably November timeframe is when we'll key up for next year. But, follow our page. And you're a member of NEOCC. You'll see it in the newsletter as well. So we've got time for next year.
Yes, David. Listen, we basically take up the whole hotel.
We were the whole hotel. There was no one else there. We were the entire hotel.
Yeah, and we will say something because we did go outside. Literally, every single parking space was Camaro. So that's pretty awesome to see in an entire hotel. We even double parked some Camaros. And it was nice. We went out there. It was around like 2 a.m. And it was us with Adam, and he was parked in front of our car, and we were talking to the security guard that you hired. And he's telling us
super cool guy.
They took shifts, and it was just awesome that you guys were able to go above and beyond and protect people's rides that came from so far.
Yeah, we hired. They worked for us that weekend. We hired, our own police officers off duty, paid them in cash under the table, and they were ours for the weekend. They were accessible if there was issues, concerns. They teetered between the Brimfield hotels there. There's like 3 hotels, within walking distance. So they bounced between all 3. And then those were at the Hilton had their own, security personnel for the whole weekend.
Okay. Well, David says the security was great at the Garden Inn too. So that's good. That's good that we're getting 2 different perspectives on that for sure. Does anybody else have any questions for Morgan while we have him? I don't want to take up too much of his time, and we really appreciate him being here for us and doing a little recap of what an amazing time we all had, and we know how hard you and your wife and all your members worked, because it was, again, the best show we've ever been to.
Well, thank you. It was an awesome year. Lastly, I can't see everyone who was on this evening, but our volunteers and our officers, make the show what it is. Couldn't do it without them. We had over 100 volunteers, in some capacity for the weekend. And, everyone played a critical role in the success of the show. Our food vendors as well. A lot of them have been with us for years, and others, kind of helped bail me out when I had a cancellation on Friday. They jumped right in, and they were there for the weekend. So, yeah, that's a great photo of past and present officers.
Oh, so that's the past. Okay.
Past and present. Yeah.
Wow, very nice. Yeah, we'll just finish with a couple photographs here. What were you doing there, Morgan?
Watching an amazing video.
Yeah, everybody was just showing their things, because you do really work above and beyond, and you deserve everything, man. We appreciate you.
You got some good action shots there.
Definitely did. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about there, but definitely did. And Scott stayed the whole time. He was a trooper.
Yes, he was.
And see, that's a great shot. Come on, look at that. Look at that Panther.
Yep.
The first convertible.
Still hasn't broken 1,000 miles yet.
Still under Gino. Oh, you. So these are just some of the that's what we bid on, auction items that were going through the block. Which I didn't even see this. If I knew that this was coming up, I would have definitely bid on that.
I showed it to you.
I didn't even know where it was.
I showed it to you.
But things was some crazy money. Oh, so how did you guys get your total for how much you raised for ACBC?
A lot of factors played in. So earlier in the season, we have a Camaro versus Mustang showdown, and we raised a little over $6,000 at that event. We hung on to that, and we were honest, with our membership and hanging on to that. So we make one cash donation at the end of the year. So that was, our start of $6,000. My wife and our vice president and a couple of others were, influential in coming out with Stock the Bar. That was a very large cooler full of about $100 or 100 bottles worth of liquor. And we sold $20 raffle tickets for the better part of 3 months. And that raised almost $6,000. We did a wine fundraiser. I think we shared the bottle on the last, video. That brought in close to $1,000. They were personalized, 30 for the 30th. All of our registration monies for those that registered to park in the show field and those that registered to have their cars judged, all of those monies set aside went towards the grand total. The basket auction, the live auction, we had a number of anonymous donors that wished to help sponsor and help with the operational costs, but also did not want to seek recognition. So we had close to $5,000 in anonymous donors. Rick Bannock came up with a collector, a commemorative coin that featured the 30th anniversary logo on one side and the Panther logo on the back side. We had 300 of those. We still have some available. And that was a huge contributor. And, lastly, 50-50 Saturday and Sunday. Saturday's 50-50 was almost $1,000, and Sunday's was close to $250.
Wow.
Yeah. So, all of those things combined, really help drive that grand total.
Now, see, I stopped on this photograph. I don't want to interrupt, but I stopped on this photograph for a reason. And people that were there know why I stopped on this photograph. Like, this was a little not an RC car, but like one of the ones that your power wheels, like your kid can drive your Camaro. And this went for some crazy money. And it was a battle. It was going back and forth for at least 5 minutes.
So that car was sponsored by 2 of our officers, Brian and Judy Sexton. Judy manages our membership, and Brian does our newsletter monthly. And they purchased the car. Brian put it together, and it's got a NEOCC decal, I think, on the other side. but it went for $1,700.
$1,700
$1,700
for a little
Woo!
baby 6-gen.
Yes, good stuff.
It really was. And then just when you thought it couldn't get any better, someone decided to bring some cool things. This guy, there was a one-off shirt that was provided that he created, which this shirt is not for sale for the public. There's a version of this shirt that's coming out that literally dropped today, by the way, so you can buy it right now. And we will in black though. It's not going to be in this, and the actual image is going to be on the back of the shirt, and on the front of the shirt, it's the Panther with 6724. Now we'll share where that shirt is. But this shirt went for a couple $100, and then and I saw Jess was bidding on this shirt, and then got outbid. I was like, oh, but this shirt was the one that you just showed.
Yep.
Look at that guy. Just a great time, great venue, and then we finished with some unbelievable fireworks. First of all, like, you got to commend you, man. Like, going out and because I know how hard it is for you to do this. You can't just be like, well, I need sponsorship money. You have to get permits from the town and get everyone involved in actually getting this okayed, because you were like in the neighborhood.
There was 7 permits involved, and the process started last February. And you get your final signature from the fire marshal 3 days before the event. And there's no rushing them. They don't move fast, and they don't care.
And that's the way we end that, which is an amazing photograph, by the way. 3 different Panthers, and the man that created the Panther in the middle. So pretty awesome. Yep, we did. NEOCC raised an unbelievable amount of money for ABCC. ACBC. Sorry, I keep messing that up. So when is that check presentation?
We are actually waiting on them. So we have an upcoming club meeting the 4th Tuesday of this month, and we'll coordinate with our membership. We typically don't go to the hospital. We typically send a check with one of their board members that's also a member of our organization. But I would like the opportunity to actually go to the Children's Hospital and present it to their team and their nurses and things that are working the floor that can't necessarily leave. So that is in the works. I'm kind of waiting on dates and times from their team.
Well, David says you're a very genuine and humble man.
Well, thank you, sir. Pleasure having you, and thanks for your assist on Saturday night as I was quickly trying to get my awards and things in order.
No, it was pretty amazing, and like you said, you guys killed it, and we were so happy to be just a little part of your experience, and we're always here if you ever need anything.
I saw Paul Rivard jumped on. I just want to thank Paul for everything from the use of his trailer to help us set up on Friday and taking care of Doug's Camaro in the interim, and just your quick on your feet attitude to jump in and support wherever. Appreciate it.
And behind every good man is a great woman.
You got it.
Very true.
Jess.
Yes, we definitely got to throw out some props to Jess for putting up with your ass.
Hey.
Everything else she did and put up with behind the scenes for no credit whatsoever.
Yep. I am not an easy husband around showtime, so could not have been better said.
Yeah, Jess is awesome, and she's a Synergy owner. Yes,
I think she should show you what she received after the show that was supposed to have been there for the show, but it was late.
See,
she's in a different room, but I think she should go grab it and show the crowd.
Oh snap!
I saw it. It was pretty amazing.
It is pretty cool. Hey, we'll throw you up there, big screen. All you, bro.
She's
get your life right, Jess.
So while we're waiting on that, a couple other highlights for NEOCC. We're going to wrap up the year. We have it's a traditional Thursday evening cruise at our main club sponsor, Chevrolet dealership, Sarchon Chevrolet. It's October 17th. It is a Thursday evening. I know it's kind of hard for folks that live out of the area, but the dealership's open late that evening, and there's no cost to attend. They have a couple food trucks there. They always do an amazing spread of desserts. The dealership marketing's manager always puts together just an awesome spread, and that'll be on the 17th, rain or shine. So here you. Yep.
Can't see where I go.
So it's a black diamond pendant of the Panther itself.
That's awesome. I'm jelly, not gonna lie. Even though I wouldn't wear it. She would, but like
I'm jelly.
You should be jelly.
I'm jelly.
That's awesome.
So, took a minute to get a hold of. Like I said, it was supposed to be here on Friday the 6th, and it kept getting pushed back and pushed back. So I finally got it yesterday.
That's pretty awesome, dude.
Super cool. Are you gonna wear it, Jess?
Of course.
Some people just put it in a cabinet, so she had to
I
ask.
had to ask.
It'll have to come out specific times, but yeah, I'll wear it.
Of course.
It's not a daily driver.
No,
Right.
definitely not. Charles asked about Paul's truck and trailer.
What about it?
Under Dean's car?
Paul's. No, it was under Doug's car. No. Doug's passenger, Tommy, Tommy's father actually drove in from Coweta, Oklahoma to Summit overnight and picked up their car and got them home safely.
Yeah,
we met them.
We did. I took pictures of the car. I haven't shared anything. I don't think it's appropriate for me to share that. But I can't believe they're both totally fine, which is unbelievable. God bless. Thank God nothing happened.
I don't know about totally.
Well, you know what I mean.
Reasonably fine.
Yes, it's not easy, especially to be in a 4th gen.
The car honestly did its job. Receiving that phone call, those that were around me, I'm not. What do you do? Just kind of life stopped. But yeah, especially hearing it's one of your best friends. But all in all, the car did its job and kept them safe, and car can be replaced.
Yep, 100%. Like literally, like you see the pictures of the car, like the steel around the frame on the inside was all intact. It was just the exterior got crushed in, but it was crazy. And he protected them. It did its job for sure.
Yeah.
I wonder who worked on that.
Good Camaro.
Yeah, good.
Camaro.
100%. Like Paul just said, we had your back, dude. When it comes to something like that, you just gotta go, and we'll take care of it.
Yeah, thanks, Paul, for the ride.
Yeah, appreciate it, Paul.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, but I was actually, because of that, I was the first time I actually drove in a 2nd gen. I was in his 77. The first time I was ever in a 2nd gen Camaro. It was pretty cool. But hey, the roll up windows and all, I enjoyed it.
Did you have to manually roll up?
I did have to manually. You know what? But my dad had an 89 and it had roll up windows too. So I do know. Remember what that is?
Manual.
Yeah, the whole car was manual. Yes. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yes, the car hauler is back and okay. So they're all back there now.
Yep, car's back in his garage. He made it back Monday morning about 7 a.m.
Yep.
Amen. God is good.
100%. Well, we don't want to take too much more of your time, brother. We had you here for almost an hour, so we do appreciate you guys so much. And if you ever need anything, we're always here, and we can't wait to do more things with you guys. And going into the winter season, we'll be seeing you soon.
Sounds good. All right, I'm going to jump off, but stay tuned to the NEOCC Fall Classic page. We'll have continued photos. They've got another gallery to publish here soon from the same gentleman that composed the video of our Saturday night event. We'll get awards and scoring sheets out here within the next week. And, stay tuned for a save the date.
Is that the correct website? Can they go to that site?
They can, absolutely. Yeah, we haven't done anything with it since the show and probably won't for another week or so. But yes, that's always the website for the Fall Classic.
Sweet.
The Facebook page is the most current updated information.
Okay, sweet. We'll have to share that with everybody as well. We'll post that in the description of the video for sure.
Yeah, and anyone that's on tonight that's not currently following the Fall Classic page on Facebook, give us a follow, give us a share. We created that page a couple years ago to specifically, regenerate the show every year and get traction. So folks always have a place to go versus, creating an event every year. We're just updating that page.
Now if people, now that the Fall Classic's done, but there's still people that want to join, how does one go about doing that?
Right where you are, you click on that first tab that says join, and you scroll down a little bit. Yep, join. Scroll down where it says click here to learn more and how to join.
Yep, I went right past it.
It's in red, right in the middle.
Yep.
There you go.
He's special, guys. He's special.
I know. Come on now.
So those that are already members that wish to renew their dues, you can click on the membership renewal. And those that are new members or would like to join, you click right on new membership registration. And if you're not comfortable with doing it online, we have a paper application there that you can click on. It opens in a PDF. You can print it out and mail it in. And then 2 options for the online platform. It'll prompt you to check out with PayPal. You'll pass the first screen of PayPal, and then you have an option. You either check out with PayPal or you can utilize a standard credit card, either or. Our membership
have to be
team will,
in Ohio to be a member.
No.
We have members all over the place. We have members in 17 states and all over Canada. And from the time that you join online, our membership team will access the information. It comes right to our club email. We all work full time, so you'll probably get a welcome to NEOCC email at 9 or 10 o'clock at night. But it's within the same week that you join, and you'll get a packet in the mail with a window cling and a copy of our bylaws and an intro letter and just some basic information.
No, it was really, really cool. I didn't realize, like, when we got home from seeing you guys that one time, it was in the mail already. We had our welcome packet. It was a nice little surprise. I liked it.
Yeah.
Here before we did.
It did.
And if you have, we have spots for 2 Camaros on there, and then we have an additional information section. So if if you're like Andy and I, and you have more than 2, you just put the other information in there, and we'll add it to your profile. We do a breakdown in our newsletter every month on generational owners. So, how many first gen, second gens, and so on. So if you update your collection or you sell one, buy one, shoot us an email and let us know. We like to, be apprised of what everyone has. And for a while there, we were missing a couple of years, but at this point we have all years represented. And I believe we have all special editions, including, and I hope I'm not butchering this, a Fessler Moss Camaro. We now have 3 of them. There were 3 made. They're all 5th gens, and we have all 3 of them by one owner. They were supposed to have been at the show, but they did not make it.
One guy has all 3 cars.
One guy has all 3.
Wow, those are pretty rare.
Yes, they're pretty cool.
And I thought we were going to see a Garage 56 car, but
we had one registered, but he ended up bringing a Stage 3 Yanko instead.
I mean, can't blame him there.
And the Neiman Marcus did show up.
It did.
Neiman Marcus, yes.
Neiman Marcus.
And Adam was all over it. The owner was like through the moon with that car.
The Neiman Marcus lives just about 1.5 miles from me. And when this car became available, I was bidding on it unknowingly that my neighbor was bidding on it as well. So when I found that out, I backed down.
Following and done. Well, that's awesome, guys. Like Morgan says, you want to join NEOCC? There's the site. It's right there. You know what I'll even do? I'll even copy the link here and post it in the comments. Make it easy for you guys. Go on, join the club. It's pretty amazing what they do. I mean, you've been president now
14 years.
Wow. It's almost half my life, babe. I'm just kidding.
One thing I'll say, and then I'm going to leave you for the evening is, many of you on the screen this evening, don't live in Ohio, but you're supporting the Camaro Cave, you're supporting our organization. If you know of a credible sponsor that's appropriate for our organization, make an introduction, share contact with me. To do these types of events are costly, but you also see the caliber of events that we like to offer. So, my sponsors don't have to be in Ohio. The only thing that I try not to do, and I don't do this, I'll say, is, I don't want to bring a competitor on to my Chevrolet dealership. I don't want to bring a competitor on to Summit Racing. That's only fair. But we're always looking at, performance vendors. We just became partners with RotoFab for the show. They're based in Arizona. So if you have partners and sponsors out there that you feel would be an appropriate contact for us, make the introduction. Make it on Facebook, make it an email. I'd love to connect with those folks.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, hey, have a great night. I'm going to leave you just so I can continue to work on show stuff, and hope to see all of you soon. Thanks for the invitation.
Appreciate it, guys. Love you.
Alrighty. Take care.
Bye,
Thanks.
Jess.
Wow, that was a lot.
It's a big show.
It was a big show. For everybody that wants pictures, wants video, we've been posting video. Definitely join the club. You're not going to want to miss out on, if you just see everything that was just there, that Morgan and his crew and his lovely wife put together over a 2-year span, working hard. And I mean, this was the 30th anniversary, and they did not disappoint. For sure. We'll definitely be seeing them again in 2025 at Summit Racing in Talmadge, Ohio. And we're just thankful to be part of the community. Really are. I mean, we even got little Camaro Cave whiskey glasses. Oh yeah, because she got the Panther whiskey glass. Because it's got to be us, right? But pretty cool. David has a little comment for you, Tonya.
Tonya, your detailing tips paid off for me, and I drove my car in the rain. Yay. And there's the kitty, whoever was asking. There she is, one of them.
Thank you again, Tonya. I ordered a gallon and 16-ounce bottle of Adams all-purpose cleaner.
Oh, good job, FJ. You've got a little bit of work cut out for you, but you got all winter.
A little bit. I felt that car, FJ. I need some TLC, man.
A little bit. But you got all winter to work on it. All winter, baby steps, bro. Take it a little bit at a time.
You can't. Rome wasn't built in a day. And detailing is a labor of love. It takes time. Knowing products, trial and error, so don't feel bad.
No, I definitely went through my fair share of, oops, this is not getting purchased again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've done the same thing with plenty of products. Yeah, David, congrats. I do know we have a lot of cave dwellers on here that won awards. Congratulations.
David got a distance award.
And
second place.
It's right there on the screen, babe.
Second place. I'm trying to do it by memory. I can't see the screen. Second place in his gen. And then who else did we have?
Monique brought 2 of her Panthers, and both of them won.
It was Monique's, the one that I took the picture, and she had her shirt.
She brought over. Both of her Panthers, and both her Panthers won.
Focus.
It was. Yes.
I took a picture.
I think he got didn't the photographer get a photograph of that too? Because that was pretty freaking cool.
Of that.
Oh, that was pretty cool. For anybody that is just joining in, does anybody want to see the video again? Because I watched that video so many times, and I'll keep watching it. It was pretty awesome. If you want to see the video again, it's not like public. It's not, there's not a website it's on or anything like that. But I can share it again here for you to see if you do want to see it again. And I think that's how we'll leave you guys, because we've been on here for a little bit.
Whole bunch of people winning shows this weekend.
There was a lot of, well, this is all NEOCC. Actually, I kind of want to play this, because this is something that when we posted a video of this, but I'll show you guys what it's all about, because this is the moment that Morgan unveiled.
Come up. Anyone that's here, just sign up and I'll actually go over their car. So I'm going to hold this up. We are presenting to aluminum cans for Burn Children 2024 a check for $45,000.
Woo!
A lot of folks are asking how we get there. In addition to all of your very, very generous support, this is our entry fees of display and judge classes. A lot of our apparel are 50/50 or Chinese auction, but also throughout the year we've done different benefits. We've done a wine fundraiser. We did the stock bar fundraiser that brought in nearly $6,000. We had our Camaro versus Mustang showdown earlier in the year, and that alone was $6,000 of that grand total. So there's a lot of different components that factor into this grand total. So we exceeded our grand total of $200,000 and then some. So we'll connect with our charity soon and get a photo together, and we'll certainly publish that with everyone. So I'm going to jump in for a quick photo, and then we'll do best in show here.
Place the best in show.
All right, let's see.
Look at that, guys. 45 grand.
We're good. We got it.
And can I just say, I took some amazing pictures. I don't know who was geeking out more, Adam or Paul, when Adam saw Paul's green car. He was geeking out seriously over this car. I don't know who was more excited about being in the same place at the same time, Paul or Adam. But I got some, there were some crazy pictures. That car is amazing. It definitely deserved everything that it got. And Adam was all over that car.
Check out Paul's 70. It was in emerald green, by the way, which is such a beautiful car, and it definitely deserves every award that it gets.
It was awesome.
74.
To watch the two of them go back and forth between that car and his 24, where it was just awesome to watch. Your wife did a really good job cleaning the 24.
She did.
Kudos to Tanya.
Where's the other one?
You just had it.
Hold on a second. Here we go. Yeah. Look at that guy. Awesome. Yeah, she killed it, and you know your cars are beautiful, man. And I love your nitro yellow. You're doing a really good job with it.
We had some other ones too. What's her nuts?
I don't know what's her nuts.
Yes, you do. We were all up in her car before it went to judging. Angela.
Yeah, Angela.
Angela placed.
She did.
Another cave dweller.
With both of her cars.
I know the Panther placed.
Her Panther placed, and her 40th anniversary, Hendrick 40th anniversary car placed as well.
There was a lot of Panther awards. There were a lot of amazing cars. Cave dwellers that got awards.
And everyone that had our merch on. First of all, so this is the club shirt. You know, I should have asked Morgan if he has any of these, if anyone wants one, because it doesn't just have the logo. I don't know if y'all can see.
No, all I can see is your butt.
Can you see the back? Just move the screen up.
No, it's good. There you go. That's the back. All right. Get your butt out of the screen.
I know. So, but we can find out if the shirts and stuff are still for sale. If anyone wants any from the show.
Jody was definitely awesome. Jody puts up with a lot too. I said, behind every great guy is a good woman.
I'll definitely find that out for you guys. I just bought a shirt. I asked Morgan. Well, I will get you that answer in about 10 seconds.
There were quite a few left.
I think there was. But for the coins, did you guys see the coins? They were awesome.
They were
Had the Panther on the back and this logo on the front of the coin.
$20 plus shipping.
Okay, so he has shirts left.
$20.
They are $20 a shirt
Plus shipping.
plus shipping, of course. He doesn't know the inventory yet, so if you just message him, he will get. Or if you want to message us, and we'll pass it along to him. Coins are 10 or 2 for 15. By the way, so they still have coins left. They still have shirts left.
They're really cool.
Awesome.
Did you get the one that they were in Bagheera's center console? Did you take the center console, Bagheera?
No.
Okay. Our coins are in Bagheera's center console, so
Yes.
we cannot share them with you at this moment.
You can still buy a coin and a shirt. Which shirt, Keith? This shirt that I'm wearing, or we have. All right, guys. We went to a show. We helped with the show, and we thought a lot of our cave dwellers wanted shirts, so we got extra shirts made for the show, and we didn't sell any of them. So if you guys still want a Keep the Faith shirt, we have medium, we have larges, and we have extra larges, and we need to get rid of them. This is the last time I'm getting extra shirts with this logo on it, because
in the works.
There's a new shirt in the works. So before that one comes out, we need to get rid of the inventory for Keep the Faith. I mean, kind of makes sense, right? Are canopies allowed at Beach Bash?
Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. I do recommend, because it's hurricane season.
And it's on it's on asphalt.
It is on asphalt this year, and it was last year as well. I do highly recommend getting the discs that hold down your canopy on concrete, because it's gonna be crazy season for wind and all that kind of stuff. Oh, Paul, we have your mask cover.
Paul, if you're still here,
ears.
we have your ears. I got shipping to you, brother. So it's for your 6th gen. So you would get this one, which means I have 5th gen mirror covers available, $50 plus shipping, which shipping is just like $1 or $2. It's nothing crazy. But we can get this out to you. Cool. Perfect, Paul. Yep. Yours is out. We can get this shipped out to you tomorrow. And I got one left, 5th gen. If anybody needs 5th gen mirror covers, and I have one mask left. I have one 5th or 6th gen mask left. Only $150 plus shipping, and it'll fit on both generations. If not, it's going to Beach Bash. But I need to get rid of it. So if you guys need anything, if you need cave shirts, please let us know. We need to get rid of those as well. Here again, I'm going to eat crow as much as I never a fan of the mask. I will never drive my Camaro any distance again without a mask. We converted someone.
Oh my God, the hole in Tribute's mask.
Let's see if I can actually pull that up.
Holy hell. Tribute took some gator out of the road, and it did its job. It bounced off the mask, but when it hit the mask and then pulled back off of it, bouncing off, it popped a hole in it. Holy moly.
I'm going to show you a picture of the mask, by the way.
Was perfect when she got there. Mama Garcia did a good job getting her there, and she had no problems No damage, no nothing, but that mask sure did. It was not a pretty sight to see that mask. We saw the mask before we saw the car. That was scary.
I'm actually pulling up pictures so you guys can see the.
And we did sign a few cars.
We did sign a few cars, which David, thank you so much for allowing us to sign said car.
Oh yeah. We did have a few moments here and there. Holy moly, look at the hole.
All right, I'm gonna pull up the car now, guys. Check this out.
No damage to the car whatsoever.
No damage to the car. Mass did his job. Gator came off a truck, hit the front of the car, tore the mask. 0 damage to the car. Money well spent, in my opinion. Now I don't need to get my front bumper repainted, which we all know how that is. Paul says we'll take a shirt too. Sweet. What size do you want, Paul? I know, the whole in tribute. The whole in tribute.
No hole in tribute.
No
hole
hole in tribute. In tribute's mask.
Tribute's mask.
And that's why we always carry multiple masks to shows, just in case this happens. So on the way home, fresh mask, home, no damage at all. Mask is good.
Just said I have to say for her, I have to give Andy credit for his amazing video making skills, because Andy's who put together the video for Morgan at the surprise video.
If you guys haven't seen that yet either, go check it out. It's pretty awesome.
Kudos to my guy.
Sometimes I do good things. But yeah, go check that out. Thank you so much. Yes, honestly, it was an honor working on it, and it's for you guys. So we're family. That's what happens. Do it for you any day. The signatures I got were amazing. Scott, Adam, and the Cave. I mean, those are like the best 3, right? Like, what else do you need? Paul will take a large. Sweet.
Okay.
Do they make a mask for the Chevy Blazer? They don't make one specifically for a Blazer, but I'm sure we can retrofit it to fit one, because for the record, I've tried to put masks on I put masks on Tahoes, Suburbans, Sonics, Cruises, Impalas, 4th gen Camaros, 5th gen Camaro, 6th gen Camaro, Corvette, Dodge Challenger and Charger, Mustang, and Harley Davidsons.
That's crazy. Hey,
where can you order the new Panther shirt from? Should we drop that info?
Which new Panther shirt? Oh yeah, you said you were going to. And while he's digging that up, can we please just take a moment to remember all of the victims of 9/11?
Appreciate that, guys. I know, because today's a hard day, and as much as we're talking about Camaro, there's more important things out there. I talked about it a bunch today. I know exactly where I was. I was literally in 8th grade. I was freaking in 8th grade. It's 23 years ago today. I was in Mr. Garrison's social studies class. Yeah. And literally, it's just crazy to think about. I've lived in New Jersey my entire life. When the towers hit, my mom took me out of school. We went to Eagle Rock, which is a point across the river. And literally we were watching the towers on fire. It's just crazy. So definitely condolences to the families.
Spiders.
And we'll always remember 9/11.
Okay, you made it disappear.
Yeah.
Can you put the comments back, please?
One second. And I know David loves that picture.
Spider says it's 7 hours to Myrtle Beach. If only, Spider, if only. It's like 17 hours for us.
No, I'm glad you said that, David. I really do appreciate it because it wasn't easy to get 3 cars there, and I still get questions like, "How did you guys get 3 cars there?" I'm like, "Well, my parents drove one, and each of us drove the other one." But you know what? I gotta give it up to my folks for taking their time and joining us for a beautiful Camaro show. And I know they always watch on the live. So thank you so much, Mom and Dad, for being there and supporting the channel and supporting me and us on this Camaro journey. Yep, Myrtle Beach is awesome. We're driving about 16 hours to Myrtle Beach. It's the longest show that we go to, but it's a 3-day show. So there is a bunch of stuff, and I am finding you the link to that. Excuse me. I am finding you the link to the shirt. I did not forget. Yep, in Shanksville. It's actually really cool. I actually put a couple posts there on our community tab that I do want to show you because people so easy and quick to forget, but I think this picture is important. Literally just the times. So that the tower struck and collapsed. Just a day or two, Spider. Just a day or two.
I know, Spider. I know.
It's just everybody has a story about that day. Even the people that weren't, alive, or were really young. I watched some of the speeches today. A girl was 6 years old when her father was in the tower, and she came out today and clearly she's not 6 anymore, and she did a really good speech for her dad, who lost his life in Tower 1.
Should be 29.
Yeah, crazy. She lived almost her entire life without her father. Yeah, it was a great time. We definitely had a great time, and yeah, I love seeing all 3 cars in person. Oh, one day we'll make it 4, David. One day all 4 of them will be there, or it'll be even cool if we could do all 5 of them, and get my mom's car in there too.
2 weekends. Excuse you. Come on.
Oh, you went to Stockton? My little cousin went to Stockton University. That's awesome. So yeah, I don't want to get all sentimental on it, but we have to remember and keep it going because that's definitely something we never want to forget.
What are you doing?
I mean, truth.
100%. There's a really nice house getting ready to go up for sale.
I know. Then I can certainly help Mr. Presidente with the next show. We'll see.
We'll see what that house provides.
LS Fest was packed this year. How was LS Fest? Was there a lot of cars? No, I feel like everywhere went on a high alert for sure. It was it's great. It's crazy. No,
Yep.
I remember everything about that day.
I lived in the air capital of the world where all those fighter jets are made. We went under high alert too. Yep, your son was busy. 100%.
100%, Charles. Prayers and blessings always, my friend. But you know, as much as we talk about like a Camaro show and everything here, I think they broke 30K attendance. Wow, that's amazing. We talk about everything. Camaro is a car. It brought us together, and this past weekend we were with everybody.
The shirt.
I'm getting to the shirt.
I sidetracked by me.
I did get to the sidetracked. That's okay. It was a good sidetracking because 9/11 is important. And we need to bring it up. Actually, that's an amazing shirt. I kind of want that shirt. That's pretty cool. We don't need it though.
We don't have a 69.
Yet. All right, here we go. Here's the new shirt, guys.
We need an Araj first. Oh, there it is.
What? No, they can't see it yet.
Oh, there it's not. Just kidding.
She's just joking.
Just kidding.
Boom, gentlemen, ladies, and gentlemen.
There it
Welcome to the new shirt designed, which I love. Look at that. It says Adam Berry, Camaro designer, Panther t-shirt, because that's the man who put it together and created the shirt and created the Panther design and created the Panther cars. He owns the Z01. He created the Z01. He drives it. That's it right there. So as you can see on the front, has the Panther with 67-24 for the years of when Camaro came out, codename Panther, and when Camaro ended, 2024.
We have ours, right? On the way?
I did order ours today, but if you want to see a sneak peek, why don't you go get the one we got?
No.
What?
No.
What?
It's coming. We'll show it when it gets here.
Yeah, but what about the other ones?
It's coming.
She doesn't want to show it. Anyone ask why he signs Adam when his name is Adam? That's a good question.
Because he's a bomb.
Because he is the atom bomb. It's he has his design name. It's just it's different. It's cool. But no, I've never asked him actually. I'm curious now. Might have to give him a ring a ding and ask him about it. 100%, David. We love you too, brother. I've been in this car game for quite a few years. I have to say the Camaro community is absolutely by far the most first class group of people I've ever been with. Andy and Tony, you're awesome. We appreciate that, David. You're all, not too bad yourself, sir. He's gonna give us something maybe. No,
because
it's not gonna like us. It's not gonna like us,
and not the.
No. Bridget shares the same birthday with Mr. Barry.
Wow,
that is pretty awesome. I wish we would have known ahead of time because we would have sent you a little something.
Nice. Adam Perry and Bridget have the same birthday. We'll have to let Adam know that.
You did. And how did it sound, David? How did that Panther ZL1 with a 6.2 liter supercharged, American built, American design, American engineered engine sound? Pretty cool. So I will share the link to the said shirt for you. It's on CamaroStore.com. Well, CamaroStoreOnline.com.
This is a one and done. I don't think
this is one and done. They're not going to be selling this in stores or anything like that. This is a specialty shirt. Maybe there's more coming.
It'll be on a couple of sites, but once they're gone, they're gone. I don't believe that it's going to be like refreshed.
Yes, indeed, Bridget. Yes, indeed. Cool. So, yep, that's one of the Panther shirts. And if people didn't see any of the other Panther merchandise too,
happy birthday on it.
There's the shirt that we currently own as well. And then here's the other one that Adam was wearing it. I was wearing it.
I was wearing it.
She was wearing it at the Fall Classic underneath our sweatshirts because it was cold. But they have all your Panther merchandise in one spot. Which actually, I have that. You got that for me.
I did get it for you.
You did get that for me.
For our anniversary.
And then, of course, we have our Panther hats, trucker hats. You can go Panther crazy, guys. Panther crazy. We have every single thing up there except the pendants.
No.
We don't have that. I do want this one though.
No, I need the other one. For my
You want that one? I like this one though. I feel
Maybe
like we would hang this from the car.
That goes on my Pandora.
Yeah, true. One day maybe. We'll see. Right, guys. You do, and jacket, by the way. Built in Lansing, Michigan. We can't wait. Yeah. Long live Camaro, guys. We're going to keep the brand alive even though the car went away. Like we always say, keep the faith. If you want Camaro Cave merchandise, you want to keep the faith t-shirt, we still have some mediums, larges, extra larges. Let us know. Send us an email. Send me a DM. Get a hold of us, the Camaro Cave at gmail.com, and we'll get them shipped out to you right away.
Yeah, they don't have to go in a tube.
No, they don't have to go in a tube.
That we had to like back order.
Truth. She did, David. Tonya drove the Panther all weekend. I was watching my car driving in front of me the whole time. I was anxious. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little nervous.
I did good.
You did good. I'm just saying.
Baggy loves his mommy.
Yep. Yes, you did, and we do appreciate it, Charles. You looked really good in it. And you even had your club logo on the back of it, which we were so happy that we could help you out with that. Pretty awesome. Thank you so much for everybody that does get our merchandise and wear it. It's pretty remarkable for us. I mean, we're just two people.
We get super excited.
We do get super excited. I'm like, oh my god, he's wearing it. Like we're like little kids in a candy store. But it's pretty awesome. We are forever grateful and thankful to you guys and coming along in the journey
to help us keep the faith.
Keep the faith.
Camaro alive.
Because we can't let this disappear, guys. This is what it's about.
And can I just say kudos to the twins, and they're gorgeous. I have to share this.
So tell them what they did.
I have to share this. I have no arms.
No arms. Well, tell them what they did.
So the twins, Bridget's twins, did the first Camaro Cave craft ever. Oh, hey, wait, hang on. Before I get there, we got some pretty cool pictures while we were doing the whole NEOCC that came in. Super cool. What else came in? We'll get all this stuff posted. See, here it is. Oh my god, y'all, these are so cute. Look, they did their very own witches. There's one, because there's two of them. Hang on. There she is again, same one. They are dressed a little differently, so you can tell when it switches from twin to twin. There's the other. Super cute. Super cute. And they each did their own different thing. Here they are actually doing it, so you know that it was for real. So they apparently started at Nana's and ended at home. Super adorable. I was so excited to see their witches. If anybody else did the witches, send us pictures because we're gonna put them up on the on the YouTube page. I haven't put anything up because it's the first day I've been back since we got back because I was a little under the weather. But if anybody else did any of the projects, please put them out. And we're gonna do another one. I don't know if the next one's gonna be food or if it's going to be another craft or if it's going to be car. Actually, I think we're going to, no, we're not, because we can't do that live because the car won't, the phones don't work out there. But we are going to do a battery change for anybody who has a 5th gen, because Onyx is getting a new heart. So, we will. I'm so glad you had a lot of fun, Bridget, with the girls doing that. That's really what this is about. We hope to have some more stuff like that so that you guys can do some stuff at home, especially with the kids. We want the kids to get involved, and not just we got the ladies involved. We want to get the kids involved too because that's our future generation. Those are going to be our future Camaro drivers. So we absolutely have to make sure that we keep them engaged. We are going to do, I think the next Girl Cave, we're going to do Christmas tree ornaments. So we'll do some Christmas tree ornaments. I have 2 different kinds that we can make. And I'll try to put out a list of everything you need in advance so that you can go get everything beforehand. Maybe we'll do it on the Wednesday night so that you can go get stuff and maybe play along with me. So, or you can do it just like they did and do it afterwards, but it'll be fun. And you can start doing like Christmas stuff for your Camaro people in your life. So are we just about?
Well, there's a couple questions that need to get answered. So Corbin asked, what do you drive?
What do I drive?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you just had a picture of it a minute ago.
That's what Tony drives.
That's my baby.
That's Tony's baby. She has you tell it. What do you have?
I have a 2010. I'm going to lose my voice. I have a 2010 that came off the line about the same time Andy's came off the line. So kind of creepy. We have the same body kit on our cars too, and we didn't even know that. She's a 2010 RS. She's got a little craziness going on in the engine compartment. So for all the crazy people that keep getting on our website and telling us that our cars are pretty and dressed up with stickers and we're not car people, this is my polite way of telling you to go eat it, because that car is not what it looks like from the outside. And I dare any of you to pull up next to me and challenge me, because underneath that pink hood is not what rolled off the factory. And it did not come out of a shop or anything like that. That car is owned and operated and built by me. And I did have some help from friends because, you can't lift all those things by yourself. But it was completely built by me, cosmetically and performance-wise.
Plus a challenge accepted.
Okay, except for you, Paul. Except for you. Actually, now that'd be fun, Paul. Let's do it. So, you people don't know who we are or what we're about where we come from or what's in our garage. So before you start throwing shade, know what tree you're standing under, because something might fall out of it and hit you hard. She is completely airbrushed. There's no stickers on her. And that's Mama Garcia's car.
Mhm.
Also,
Another
woman-owned-
Camaro in our family household.
woman-owned and operated.
Yep, woman owned and operated. That's my mom's 2021 Wild Cherry Edition Design 2 package in Wild Cherry Metallic with the polished wheels, the bigger Brembo brakes up front with the red calipers,
Bridget's
the
excited.
GM body kit.
Bridget's getting her headers.
Oh snap! Getting
And
the headers.
the girls are gonna help their dad work on it. That's awesome. That's good because they can actually reach in there. That was one of the first things I did on my car, Bridget, and I came in handy for that because I was little enough to get up there and get the headers in there. Take pictures of the girls hanging the headers. I want to see that. That'll be fun.
Appreciate that, David. You know what? We try. We really do. It's a lot of labor of love. It's not something that happens quickly. Years and years of putting our hearts and souls into these cars. So
They are pretty.
yeah,
They
Yeah,
are
they're
100% pretty. I'm not gonna take that away from our haters that are out there saying that we have these garage queens, but
They're
they're not
pretty and they
garage
go.
queens.
and
But
they go.
they are pretty, but they are definitely built cars. They're not showroom floor stickers added, whatever. It took me 12 years to build that car, and every year something different goes on it. So either performance or otherwise.
And honestly,
Money pits.
yeah, but you know what?
100%.
It brings us joy, and it brings us closer to all of you, and that's really what it comes down
It
to.
does.
What we did this past weekend is the accumulation of years and years of building relationships with people based off of a shared passion. So you just have to really appreciate that a car, a piece of American ingenuity and metal, can bring so many people together, and it's pretty
They
remarkable.
do drop into the 5th gen a lot easier than they drop into the 6th gen. 100%. 100%.
Yeah. Oh, the headers really open up the car. Right, David? Right, David?
Dude,
Right, David?
I did all of this stuff with no lift. There was no lift in my garage or anybody else that I knew. I didn't have all that fancy stuff. We were doing some stupid stuff to get these cars put together.
Yep. I do have to thank my mom for driving 6 hours plus to Ohio and back to New Jersey with tribute. So thank you again, Mom, for doing that. And we hope you guys had a good time, and we and all the people that were there loved to see you guys there. And we just need to get your car out now.
I was about to say, Bridget, what? 4th gens are awful? What? Okay, when it comes to headers. All right. But you got 2 little tiny girls that can get up there and get those headers where they need to be.
They got the hands to get up there.
They do, in the long arms. They'll get them in there for you. Just be safe.
Well,
Just be
guys,
safe.
I think that's about it, babe. It's been a day. It's we're still recovering. It's been long. I built my car on stands. Takes determination. Oh, 100%. 100%.
Oh my God, replacing spark plugs. Don't get me started. We'll have to do a video on replacing spark plugs.
Actually,
you got to be so careful not to break those, or you get glass inside.
And Tribute does not have the stock spark plugs. And they did, or it doesn't have the stock plugs, and doesn't have the stock covers for the plugs, because when I did my headers on Tribute, it actually burnt through a spark plug, because the headers got so hot it burnt through a spark plug. So I had to get MSD spark plugs and shields over every single one on every
We're gonna have to
cylinder.
come to some videos on Paul's garage.
That'd be awesome.
You game for that, Paul?
Good night, all. Thank you to the cave for a great weekend. Appreciate it, David. We're so happy that you got to experience what we experienced and join us for the show, because it was such a good time having you there. And next time you got to be in the same hotel, bro, so you don't got to leave.
I know. Paul said sure. Paul's got some pretty crazy builds going on in that garage right now. We're gonna have to come videotape some of his master building skills.
Yep, because he's killing it. Night, David. Love you too. Having a fit with her headers. I'm changing the plugs, wires, and everything while I'm there. Makes sense. Ceramic headers, definitely a big thing for 5th gen, for sure. Thank you all for joining tonight. I hope you guys learned.
Bridget's is a 4th gen.
I know. But Spider has a 5th gen, so I was just saying that because he is 5th gen. I hope you guys learned a little bit, and if you want to go watch the rest of our videos that we took this past weekend, go check them out. We appreciate all the love and support. Don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't already before you leave. If you're not a member of the page, come on board. We don't bite hard. Spider's got BBK headers. That's what she has.
BBK headers. I have BBK headers. Yay!
On that note, guys, have a great night. We'll see you. Are you doing live tomorrow?
No, it's next week.
Next week. Perfect. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget it's 9/11. Say a prayer to a loved one. Call your mom. Call your dad. Tell them you love them. And even if they're not here, prayer up. Appreciate you. Have a good night. I'll see you on the next one.